Let's go run on some local trails in the blazing heat. Bedtime can't come soon enough. This is amazing, but awful. Woo-wee! It is hachi mama out here. About 4:30 and I just got off, but I'm quite tired. We didn't make it home till about midnight. I'm gonna head to South Mountain to go run. You know, it might be more of a hike with this heat. We'll see. I'm hoping to do like, I don't know, 4 or so. I have a pack so I can fill up a water bottle and be safe. I'm gonna stay in Phoenix because I have a trip tomorrow at 4 a.m. so I've got to do the whole like 2 a.m. wake up thing again, and yeah, that'll come very early tomorrow. My plan is to run, eat, get everything in order, pack a food bag, sleep until 2, and then we're gonna do this all over again. As I head over there, I'm making sure I'm rehydrating and getting in some more fuel. I had a little bit of lunch today, a decent breakfast, which is more than usual on these trips. I will say, I flew down to Cabo and back, and those trips are always heavy on the alcohol, heavy on the service. There's very little time to eat or do much other than serve. So I'm gonna get this apple down and chug some water so that I'm ready to go for my run and well fueled. Let's go run on some local trails in the blazing heat. My favorite thing to do. Oh my goodness, y'all. We're here at the trailhead. I thought that I had energy. No, it's hitting me in waves of like, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't have energy, you need to go to bed. Sorry that this is so dark. I think it's just like the accumulation of all of it. And I had a 3-day trip right before this, so it'll be like 9 days in a row has just like kind of hitting me today. On days like this when I have no energy and my body's like, go to sleep, I just commit to putting my shoes on, getting to the trailhead and trying, seeing what I have in me. It might be a hike, could be a run. We're about to find out. But I can't commit to 5 miles, can't commit to even 2, but I can commit to putting on my shoes, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Today we're doing a nice and easy trail called the Desert Classic. Not too much climbing or descending, just easy, smooth trail. I didn't even make it to like 2 steps off the trail and I fell. Cool. Which is embarrassing. I rarely fall. That just shows how tired I am. Not paying attention and tired as all get out. But now that I'm moving, blood's flowing, air in my lungs. Son of a gun. Golly. Just twisting my ankle. No big deal. Sun's out. Feel a little more awake. Oh, cool. It's just not running everywhere. I will not be doing my mobility and like core work. It's already 6 o'clock and this is all about triaging. What that means, sleep is gonna be king right now. It's a race to bed and I still gotta pack my food bag for the next 3 days and shop and shower. You know, I chalk up my job as like an ultra marathon, like a 6-day effort is kind of how I view it. To liken it to ultra running and to make me feel like, yay, this is ultra training. For instance, today I was on my feet for probably about 7 hours working. And then I got off the plane and went straight into running on the trails in 100-degree weather in Phoenix. And then I directly came here and it's the end of the day. Tomorrow I've got another 2 a.m. wake up and about a dang near close to an 11-hour day. I am constantly triaging. That's gonna mess up the audio. So today I skipped out on mobility and a warm-up, which I don't usually do, especially on that warm-up. I usually spend the extra time to do it. I forgot. I just got straight on the trails because I knew if I wasn't quick enough to the trails, I would be like, you know what, screw it, I'm not running. I'm happy I ran the trails despite falling, giving myself a big old boo-boo, but woo. Some things that I'm not gonna skip out on that are essential are food and fueling. I'm gonna get something down the hatch, and then I'm gonna be on top of hydration, which means my electrolytes will be going in here. I'm gonna fill this whole bottle up and do my best to drink a good portion of this. I don't want to drink so much that I'm waking up in the middle of the night, but I do need to be hydrating. On the plane, it's dry, and I have very little time to drink or eat. So in this in-between, these are kind of like my aid stations when I'm not on the plane and not running. I am making sure that I'm staying on top of hydration and eating. This is like a 6-day effort. So I've got to stay on top of these things, otherwise it's gonna affect me heavily. And today I ran 4 miles. That is not a long run. However, I drank an entire bottle of water, brought it with me. Like, that is part of my routine at this point, and it's something I don't skip on. Mobility, I can do tomorrow, and it's not an essential, but eating and hydrating is an essential, as well as sleeping. And so those are my main priorities when I'm training and going to work full time. I'll get to see you in a couple days. You know how tired most people feel after 1 day of travel? Multiply that times 9, then add in ultra running and meeting up with friends. That's been my schedule for the last few years, and this flying montage will barely capture the insanity of it all. I made it to Colorado Springs, didn't film yesterday. I needed a break, took one, just slept on my overnight, and we're here now. Fun thing, I saw Molly Seidel on my plane today and got to chat with her and got a picture, so that's so fun. I don't know NFL players, I don't know superstars, musicians, but if there's a runner on my plane, I will spot you. I will know. So that was a really fun part of the day. I'm gonna get ready and meet up with some friends here in Colorado. This is day 8 for me. Tomorrow will be day 9. I'm tired, but still enthusiastic, which is good. With this job and with other jobs that are like this and so all over the place, sometimes I have to train tired. I'm all about listening to my body and taking rest days when I need them. But there's a fine line between making excuses and not. And for me, I'm still enthusiastic. I still have some energy. I don't have any niggles going on right now. So that means, yes, I will be running the incline with some friends and giving it my best shot at altitude. We're at like 6'2" here, 6'3", 6'4" in this room. We're on floor 5 today. So yeah, I'm gonna change, get ready, and we will hit the trails. How fun is this? How fun is this? It's so easy when you lose that control and we are delayed, and that starts cutting into my sleep and my training. The expectations I have to train and to maintain a 50-60 mile week start to build pressure on my insides, and I start to feel negative and start judging myself for being tired and not getting in a certain workout or having to cut miles. So right now, as I get back into training and ease back into things, it's all about, I'm currently working from the ground up to maybe the mind down, I don't know, one of those two should apply, to reprogram a lot of what I've done and take more of a Courtney DeWalter style approach to my training, in the sense that it's wake up, figure out how my body feels, see how the day goes. In this case, when I'm home, I can immediately run, but when I'm out here working, if I'm late, okay, what do I want? Address, assess, decision, choices, and then go from there. And, you know, I have enjoyed the last 9 days of work, almost 9 days, about to be 9 days of work, so much more than I have in the past, simply because my expectations are a lot lower and they're just non-existent. I'm doing whatever I can with the time I have, and I have no race on the horizon, so there's not that pressure in the back of my head. I think I said it before, I've got more of an 80% approach because the 120% approach has not worked for me for the last 2 years. So I'm holding things a lot lighter, taking it day by day, and applying about 80% of my energy to training. And that other 20% is, you know what, it's okay. I can have a drink out with friends on my overnight, and just really sucking every ounce of energy and fun and joy out of every single moment I'm given. See how the altitude feels today. And that's gonna be fun. Or not. Here we go. Power hiking again. Hey, good morning, afternoon. That was close yet. This is amazing, but awful. I love every part of it. Quite the view. This 9 days straight of work was a blast, but not congruent with my goals. It's never too late to recalibrate and adjust. For me, that means a slower pace of life, quieter overnights, and a bit less pressure on training. I'm excited to see what that looks like. Let's do this thing.